Does make some sense.
I thought about it for a moment as well, but it just isn't going to come to pass in this one. The Aatrox is a really cool, it's a pretty big win. But at the end of the day, just hoping for a little bit more there. Peanut will, in return, get the Dragon. So does feel like a pretty large W for the overall game state here for Hanwha Life Esports that he gets out.
Yep.
Thank you, prompter person.
Yeah, whoever is prompting us, we care about you. All right, Zeus going to get knocked off once again. If at first you don't succeed, guys, you try, and you try again. As Canyon grabs himself the kill, Keen was just uninterested. A Scion does not need kills. Not how I was envisaging this lane to be at this stage. So well, good attention there by Canyon.
Exactly. I mean, it's on Canyon to save it, and he has done way more than that. As it will be Peanut picking up these grubs again. So now I've really been outed.
Oh man, the games that you were listing were not the same as the ones that I played.
Oh yeah, what'd you play?
I can't tell you, because I just can't talk about it. As that is going to be Canyon locking down the smite this time around, as nice spell shield there from Viper is going to make Keen's life considerably worse.
Still, it's going to be one of those Ocean Souls where you don't just roll your eyes. I think it's still going to be some value. Keen has been the target for so long.
Yeah, it doesn't have flash. So this Cataclysm just doing a whole lot of work. Gets stunned up, or snared at least, by the Karma. And so that means that Keen is just going to be turned into a zombie, which is certainly helping Keen. Still, I mean, Zeus' Aatrox does deal with tanks relatively well. That's why he was picked. It's Peanut going to turn up, finds Duro as the Winter's Bite is going to miss. Taunt to come through. Interruption there from Duro, but it's not going to interrupt his death. That is going to be secured. And just one more necessary for HLE to lock down the feats of warfare.
And there just wasn't any fault there, and Duro was just way out of position, got caught.
Well, Chobi, let's see how the Satchel's going to do. Interrupts. As Flag and Drag going to be a league. Mega Inferno Bomb, massive damage. There's the knockup from Keen, and Canyon brings down the stars to take out the jungler. Peanut thinking better of that one. Man, Chobi Ziggs looking pretty slick.
It's a pretty good sign that he can stop those Flag and Drags on demand like that. Like, he's just so ready for it, for what these team fights are going to look like later on, because he is the primary target. Zeus is going to get a whole turret as well after the Scion showed there in mid. He just pushes that one down. Doesn't even have, like, he doesn't need a TP or anything right now. He's sitting pretty. Genji will also get the Herald. So there, that like almost every other support you can think of someone instantly. But Braum, it takes a little time. This Herald is going to get dropped here for Genji, which is big because Dragon is being taken. It's hard for them to actually stop this though, because the Herald alone isn't necessarily going to be enough.
Peanut is taking a very long time to do this. And Canyon is now moving in as best he can. Viper will be able to deal with this Rift Herald. Zeus is moving in as well. Gen.G bring themselves over as Delight is taking the Scion for a walk. Zeka gets behind this Dragon as Canyon dives in on top of Peanut. He's deciding not to pull the trigger, but the Mega Inferno Bomb is just eaten by Zeka. Zeus now off to the side. There's the spell shield from Viper doing all of the work. As Canyon puts up the door. There goes the Drake as Peanut is lying on the floor. Ruler is now free to dash around this fight wherever he wants, and Canyon just gets on top of Zeus. He's forced underneath this just barely alive outer turret, and Gen.G, they'll pick up the feats of strength and also deny that second Dragon for HLE and win the fight.
Yeah, and they should be able to grab this turret right away as well. Ruler will take this one out, so more money. And Chobi going to get the Satchel explode on this bottom turret, so double turrets off of this, and suddenly it's a swing of 3,000 gold into their favor.
There is just nothing that HLE can see. They've just used their Scryer, but look at this. Keen is a brick wall, just standing in front, denying entry here for HLE as Ruler and Canyon are looking to finish this one off. There's the Mega Inferno Bomb as Viper eats it with a spell shield, but Peanut not so lucky. Zeus getting on over, but he doesn't have smite, so he's not going to be stopping this from going down. The interruption! No justice for you, Zeka, as Ruler will get his fangs in and finds the gargoyle. Now Viper needing to get himself out with a cleanse, and honestly, Viper has played it about as well as he can, but unfortunately everyone around him has just fallen.
Gee, they had so much pride on that Otacon. It was not a risk to them at all to take it.
Oh man,
Ruler?
Maybe? Okay, Ruler.
Maybe this time.
Yeah, the Flag and Drag is going to be able to pick him up. Let's see whether he can get out of this Cataclysm as the Mega Inferno Bomb comes down. Viper in so much trouble. Ruler, he flashes and gets the 1-for-1. Kill goes over to Light as well to add insult to injury as immediately down goes the Karma. Duro going to be able to slow up Peanut here, and Gen.G, I think they're just starting to run away with it, as Peanut might, never mind, no flag and drag for you. It's a bouncy bomb instead, and he didn't like it.
Did Ruler just get palm? Did he just say no justice for support?
No,
Is that what just happened?
No. It's Keen palm.
The Keen palm is kind of a cute angle. No, it's
that's the rough part.
Watch Lucian, or Ruler rather, playing Lucian in this first person. By the way, does not flash this Cataclysm. By the way, only flashes at the very end to secure the kill.
Yeah, that's the right way.
Potentially. Boom.
Look at Keen. Stands in brush channels Q.
Yeah, but I don't know. Duro set that up. Maybe he is palm.
He did. He also pressed Q.
Yeah. He's realized that if he has a Magi's, it's unlikely to get fully stacked, but if he keeps the Dark Seal, it's full stacks.
Hey, that's true.
He's a kind of...
But every like assist and kill he gets from now on is it feels wasted. You know, we're already capped out.
But, you know, in these comps for Hanwha Life, you want to try to collapse and punish. Chovy is the target.
Cataclysm immediately flashed out there by Chovy. He wants nothing to do with it. Keen? Will he die? Well, the answer is yes. It'll just take a really long time. Zeus not going to get caught up by those concussive blows. And Keen is just going to be sacrificed. The Ocean is good, obviously, especially if you can draw out the fights, but it's not going to be end of the world, as Chovy throwing bouncing bombs all over the place. Even the couple of Ocean Drakes he has going to be pretty helpful there.
I think for Hanwha Life, you kind of have to just let them do Dragon and hope you can maybe try to start Baron and look for a turn.
Hold on for 5.5 minutes or something and just take an Elder.
Because, like, fighting into Genji here is not possible, but making Genji come to you and fighting on a turn, that's viable. Even, you know, 5,000 gold down if they get the right target. Delight!
Oh dear. He's going to have to flash immediately. Zeus is on a flank angle as they do just destroy the Karma. Peanut next on the menu. He is going to be able to drag his way out as a redemption to keep him up, as Ruler going aggressive. One more time between turrets, and he's feeling good about it. Zeus trying to get himself into the backline. A big taunt from Zeko, but Ruler is still just fine. Just pursues his way out, and Viper gets flashed on, stabbed in the back by Canyon, and this game may not even make it to a soul. Gen.G might just put them in the ground right here.
No Baron required, and I hate to say it for Duro, but I think Ruler is going to get most people's votes again.
My vote that I don't have is for Keen, though.
This is one cannon minion actually gets turret aggro.
Oh, survives that? Look at the guy, calculated. Using his whole health bar, Mega Inferno Bomb. Boom goes the Dynamite, and down goes Delight. HLE, they do get a game in the series, but unfortunately, they do not manage to take down Gen.G today.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.